Well, moving on to other news, India faces a peak hour power shortage of 8.7%, causing distribution firms to ration supply to industrial and household consumers in several parts of the country. India's sorry story in power generation, distribution and consumption seems to set for a fresh start. But the question that still lingers is revival on the cards for the power sector. Our correspondent Siddhant Sibal caught up with BSCS Yamuna Power Limited CEO Ramesh Narayanan to talk more on the power sector.
Power distribution and transmissions are the most important part of energy sector. But sadly, in India, they are also the weakest link in the whole power chain. With me is Ramesh Narayanan, the CEO of BSCS Yamuna Limited. Sir, welcome to Doordarshan News. My first question is, so what are the key challenges do you see in the power distribution business?
Well, the power distribution is the most vital link, and the buck really stops here. So in fact, after 1991, when the country set in for a power sector reform, we have seen phenomenal growth on the generation side. But there has not been a matching investment on the distribution side. So that's creating some kind of an aberration. The power is not reaching to the common man. So we have to accelerate development on the distribution side. So the country is all set for the next phase of reform on the distribution business.
So how can these reforms, what do you think are the best reforms for this power distribution in the power sector?
On the distribution side, it's essentially at the state level. So, and power is a concurrent matter. So, so we require some intervention at the center level, so that we can accelerate investment happening on the state level.
So interventions
like, for example, we got to incentivize investment coming into distribution sector there. We have to motivate them to do some possible private or joint venture kind of an investment there. And we should also think in terms of providing some kind of incentive for people following the Electricity Act 2003 in totality.
So, as the head of BSCS Yamuna Power Limited, how have you changed or reformed the distribution of power?
In fact, we've been very fortunate that the citizens of Delhi, with the support of government of Delhi, been able to bring down the losses from mind-boggling 61% to under 16% in Delhi, and this is an unprecedented achievement.
But sir, still critics say privatization actually means better services for more pay.
Well, this is a myth. This is a myth. In fact, when you have high efficiency, the cost automatically comes down. Look at all those private projects which have come up in the generation side. Their tariff are very much lower compared to any public sector power project cost.
So, sir, we'll definitely like to see your innovations. So that was the CEO of BSCS Yamuna Power Limited talking exclusively to Doordarshan News. Siddhant Sibal, DD News, New Delhi.